Zhenjiang is a city in Jiangsu province, in eastern China, sitting on the southern bank of the Yangtze River. Zhenjiang is governed as a prefecture-level city and was formerly the provincial capital of Jiangsu before being replaced by Nanjing. It borders Nanjing to the west, Changzhou to the east, and Yangzhou across the river to the north. Once known as Jingjiang or Jingkou, Zhenjiang is today an important transportation hub, owing to its location near the intersection of the Yangtze River and the Grand Canal. History: Zhenjiang was the seat of feudal domains from the 8th century BC onwards, known first as Yi and later as Jufang and Guiyang. After it was captured by Qin Shi Huang, the first Chinese emperor, in 221 BC, it became a county town and was given the name Dantu. It became the seat of a higher administrative division during the middle of the 3rd century BC. Conquered by the Sui dynasty in 581 AD, it was made a garrison to guard the entrance to the Yangtze River, hence its name, which means Garrison River. In 595 it became a full county region. Its importance grew with the building of a precursor to the Grand Canal, when it became the chief collection and forwarding center for tax grain paid by residents of the Yangtze Delta region. The city reached its zenith under the Song dynasty, when it produced fine silks, satins, and silverware for the emperors. In a garden estate on the outskirts of Zhenjiang, the scientist and statesman Shen Kuo lived the rest of his days in isolation, where he wrote his famous dream pool essays. In about 1300, a census reported that some Nestorian Christians were living in Zhenjiang. Zhenjiang suffered from strife during the First Opium War when it was captured by the British at the Battle of Jingjiang on 21 July 1842, and again during the Taiping Rebellion. Zhenjiang declined economically with the closure of the northern portion of the Grand Canal in the 1850s, and the obstruction of the entrance to the southern canal in the 20th century. From 1928 to 1949, during the nationalist regime of Chiang Kai-shek, Zhenjiang was made the capital of Jiangsu province, while Nanjing served as the capital of China. Zhenjiang is still one of China's busiest ports for domestic commerce, serving as a hub for trade between northern Jiangsu and Anhui provinces, and Shanghai. The trade mostly consists of grain, cotton, oils, and lumber. The other main industries are mostly in the field of food processing and paper pulp manufacturing. It is famous among Chinese for its heroic resistance against the British and the Japanese. Culture and folklore. Zhenjiang dialect is a form of Eastern Mandarin related to Nanjing dialect. It is incomprehensible to speakers of the Taihu dialect used in neighboring Changzhou. In a park on the edge of Zhenjiang there is a spring which was described in the Tang dynasty as being the best in Jiangsu for the making of tea. Now famous as #1 life spring under heaven, the hilly scenery in Zhenjiang's southern suburbs was considered beautiful enough to be the theme of many landscapes by Chinese painters. Near the Zhenjiang Museum in Boxian Park is the Shaozhong Library, which among other documents contains a 100-volume collection of old sayings and proverbs, dating from the 7th to 11th centuries. Zhenjiang is home to the Silkworm Raising Research Institute of the Academy of Agricultural Science of China. A local specialty is a steamed meat pastry called crab cream bun. Other famous special products include fragrant black vinegar, Qingkang pork, and pickles. Because of its strategic location on the Yangtze River, Shi Huangdi, the first emperor of China, believed that the power of Feng Shui in Zhenjiang was too strong, so he he ordered 3,000 prisoners to dig a tunnel through a hill to divert the power away. In the traditional Chinese story, Madam White Snake, a magical, 1,000-year-old snake who could take the form of a woman, escapes through a cave in Gold Hill, to be reunited with her lover in the faraway city of Hangzhou. Administration. The prefecture-level city of Zhenjiang administers 6 county-level divisions, including 3 districts and 3 county-level cities. These are further divided into 77 township-level divisions, including 66 towns, 1 township and 10 sub-districts. Transport. Zhenjiang is located in the convenient Yangtze River Delta transport corridor, at the crossroads of the Grand Canal and the Yangtze, and between the Shanghai and Nanjing economic regions. The port of Zhenjiang is the 3rd largest port on the Yangtze. The city has 2 Yangtze River crossings. The Runyang Yangtze River Bridge Complex, which has one of the longest suspension bridge spans in the world, connects to Yangzhou. The Taizhou Yangtze River Bridge, one of the longest cable-stayed bridges in the world, connects Yangzhou with Taizhou. Rail. Zhenjiang has been connected by rail since 1906, at the completion of the Nanjing-Shanghai Railway. The railway was extended to Beijing after the completion of the Nanjing Yangtze River Bridge in 1960, connecting Zhenjiang to China's political and commercial hubs. The primary railway station was Zhenjiang West Railway Station, which was demolished in 2004 due to congestion it caused in the city center. Since then, Zhenjiang Railway Station has served as the city's principal railway station. Since April 2010, Zhenjiang has been on the route of the Shanghai-Nanjing Intercity Rail, the first high-speed rail with a design speed of over 300 km per hour to serve the city. In 2011, the Beijing-Shanghai high-speed railway was completed. Trains on the line stop at Zhenjiang South Railway Station. The 2 high-speed lines have reduced travel time between Zhenjiang and Shanghai to under an hour, and travel time to Beijing to under 5 hours. Rail service to Shanghai is frequent, averaging 1 train in less than half an hour. Air. Zhenjiang does not have a commercial airport within its city limits, although there is a military airfield, Zhenjiang Dalu Airport, which may open for regional flights in the future. Zhenjiang city center is 62 kilometers away from Changzhou Bennu Airport, about 1 hour drive away from Nanjing Lukou International Airport via Nanjing Provincial Highway 243, and approximately 2-hour drive away from Sunan Shuofang International Airport. Check-in facilities are available for Lukou Airport in the new Zhenjiang bus station. Roadways. Zhenjiang is on the route of Beijing-Shanghai Expressway and China National Highway 312. Public transport. As of 2014, Zhenjiang had an extensive number of bus routes, numbering nearly 100. Since 2012, the city's entire fleet of city buses are equipped with GPS and are managed centrally through its smart transport network system. Industry. Zhenjiang Export Processing Zone was approved by the State Council on March 10, 2003, with a total planned area of 2.53 square kilometers. The first phase project, completed in December 2003, covers 0.91 square kilometers and was certified by the Customs General Administration and other 7 ministries for operation on December 24, 2003. Zhenjiang Export Processing Zone is located close to Changzhou Airport and Zhenjiang Port. Education. Public institutions having full-time bachelor's degree programs include Jiangsu University and the Jiangsu University of Science and Technology. Senior high schools having Jiangsu Provincial Zhenjiang No. 1 High School and the Zhenjiang High School of Jiangsu Province. Notable people: Liu Yi, late Qing dynasty writer. Perles, Buck, Nobel Prize-winning author of The Good Earth and other novels about China, lived in Zhenjiang with her missionary parents until the age of 18. Her parents' home is preserved on the grounds of a semiconductor factory in Zhenjiang. Nearby is Jiang'an No. 2 Middle School, at which she studied and taught. Li Lanqing, a former vice premier of China. Shen Kuo, Song dynasty scientist. Hudson Taylor, British missionary, buried in Zhenjiang. Wei Wei, film actress. Si Guo, English name Frederick Tsai, renowned essayist and AMP translator who worked in Hong Kong for most of his career. Twin towns, sister cities: Kisco Rose, Hungary; Kuching, Malaysia; Stavropol, Russia; Sumy, Japan; Tempe, Arizona, United States.